Hi, Ian Humphrey here. Why did you join Toastmasters? That's a question I get quite often, and every now and then I'll receive an email through my website or through my YouTube channel. So I thought, what better way to answer those questions than by video, and then that way anyone can watch them. It's out there for anyone to see. So I'd like to answer this question sent to me by Jacob. He asked, how long have you been in Toastmasters, and were you afraid? Did you have a fear of public speaking? I joined Toastmasters in 2009, and as many of you may know, in 2010 I competed in the International Speech Contest for the first time and made it all the way to the World Championship of Public Speaking. I did not win. Didn't even place. People probably don't even remember I was there. But I accomplished what I set out to do, and that was to become a better speaker and to learn and grow. I originally joined Toastmasters for the same reason many of you joined. I was afraid to get up and speak in front of a large group, and I wanted to become a better speaker. I did quite a bit of work as a youth volunteer, as a youth mentor, and I was asked to give a presentation, and they gave me a half an hour. I prepared my speech, and the day of the presentation I got up and fear took over. I spoke for about 8 or 9 minutes. I rushed through my presentation, and my ending, I just cut it short and I exited. I got off the stage because I was shaking. I mean, if you have ever spoken to a group of young people, all you see are little beady eyes looking at you. It's scary. After that presentation, someone came up to me and they said, "Are you a Toastmaster?" They knew I wasn't a Toastmaster. And so there's no fooling myself. They knew. I think that was their way of saying, you need Toastmasters. So that same day I went and I Googled the organization because I knew absolutely nothing about it. And within a week I had joined because I recognized the benefits of the organization. And if it had not been for this organization, I would still be afraid. So Jacob, to answer your question, yes, I was. I think oftentimes we get on YouTube and we see speakers, but here's the thing. You see them where they are at that moment. You will never see the road that they travel to get there. So it's important that you don't judge yourself based on where they are. And I also want to congratulate you because Jacob he's been a Toastmaster for 2 months. I don't know if you've even given your icebreaker yet, but you have taken the first step to becoming a better speaker and presenter. So that is to be applauded. And for any other new Toastmasters out there, I'd like to give you just a quick recommendation. After you give your icebreaker, as you go through the Competent Communicators Manual, each speech will give you a new objective. Oftentimes what people will do is, if the objective for that week is vocal variety, that's what they focus on. They make sure that that one speech has a lot of vocal variety, but nothing else. As you go through that manual, make sure that if you're on speech 5, that you include everything you learned up until that point. Always add the previous objectives to your current presentation, and that will make you a better speaker. Don't forget about those things. And it will also, it will cut down that learning curve so fast. So I hope that's useful advice for you. My video is getting a bit too long. I want to try to keep it short. If you have any questions for me, inbox me, shoot me a message, and maybe I'll answer that question on next week's video. We'll see you next time.